next to Riri's. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when started throwing bands. Where were you when Big brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Layers in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the for the wrong sport. You know, you know. If you know.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel. And we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
But he's not my best receiver.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway.
We're 3-0. I still can't believe that. My team
and they will not
like
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got. Yeah, of course.
First and 10, it's Wilson. And his first look is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. It's complete to Lockett. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. It was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right?
Wait,
they put the ball in the end zone.
Down?
That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. Off-play action. Marshall. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly, 8-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance, and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Peterson. Muscles him off. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cards will take over, first and 10.
do a Hail Mary. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to try to score as many points as possible.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That is my goal.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Rosen again on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
You're not going to be able to score.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. 1st down, took a bad loss on the running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Then they got to come up with something big.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Peterson. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now Rosen. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He got 29 yards that time.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back to throw. Marshall. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands, That's why sometimes you swing it.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2.
Detroit! Detroit!
Man.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Rosen to throw again. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I can't do nothing about that. I'm just kicking it. I mean, I'll sky kick it next
carry
time.
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Able to fight through 1 tackle. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Literally
that
going
one goes
backwards.
for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure
man,
they
I read
look
that
for
like
you
a
after
book.
the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways
I mean,
to
look
take
at
the
my
ball away
QB.
from the other team.
On first down, Marshall. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
You not see who my QB
And he
is?
gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Marshall. And this is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended
See, look
receiver.
at my QB though.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase,
Yeah.
whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for.
Under pressure,
take
he'll
off.
go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final
Don't take
play
hold
of
for
this
it,
first quarter.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few
You haven't
things
even caught
going
on
right
to
defensively.
who all
Because
I
other than
have
that,
on my
it's really
team.
been a first half to forget. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals.
Like, you don't even know who I have on my team.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Marshall flushed out right. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The best name in the NFL, Barkevious Mingo. And it'll be 4th down.
Detroit! 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 Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Let's go.
4th down. Here's Rosen. Benjamin with it over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Have what?
Let's go.
I don't think that's the case.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
This time I'll kick it to you. Okay?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
See? Just
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Let's see what you got.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Reuben Foster picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And he pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Over the middle to Beckham. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rolling to his left. He's to the 10, and finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? When we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You still
Another
don't know
shot
who I
from the
have
9 on
team,
2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert after this.
So if I score this touchdown and the 2-point conversion, I'll have 32 points.
The
and at that rate,
stays
I'll have
out
64
there.
by the end of the game.
A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Wilson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Von Miller. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Well,
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now, a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
He running them coach suggestions again.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Throwing again, it's Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Watch him now, Barney.
Here's Rosen to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Let's go, man.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
And now it's Rosen looking. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Cardinals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Flex round.
A final shot before break. Marshall hit as he throws there, incomplete. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 Russia. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Gun.
And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. He finds Beckham complete. He's at the 30. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try to run with Rawls. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Thomas Rawls, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals add on. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They just yielded a touchdown on the other end. Now they'll be trying to answer the bell and get a score of their own.
It's their opportunity to match. Can they do exactly what they just saw happen to them? Go down the field and score a touchdown. And to me, the best way to do it, look at your play sheet coordinator and call plays for guys that make the best plays for you. Go to the guys that you know can get the ball down to the end zone. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush.
You really gonna quit? You gonna show everyone on the stream that you quit? Oh, he quit. Oh no. Do you at least want to hear who I had on my team? Okay. So on offense I had Odell, Calvin Ridley, Juju, and then my O-line was like Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. But my defense is where it was really good. I had Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Kenny Clark, Khalil Mack, Jonathan Allen, Levante David, Von Miller, Reuben Foster, Jamal Adams, Patrick Peterson, Marlon Humphrey, Buda Baker, and yeah.
At least you can score 60.